Okay, I'm back with another anime watch along. So we are gonna, watch it after the end. So episode 17 to episode 22. Okay. So what happened so far is that we found out, Altair true purpose, which is like to destroy both worlds because she resents this world. The reason why is her creator, suicided because she was accused of a lot of terrible stuff, and she resents the world for causing so much pain to a creator. And by the way, she's just a teenager and a high school student at that. Okay, and the thing is that she's reclaimed. She's been set as the um basically she's accused of plagiarizing, but in a sense, like I would say yes and a no because there's so many there's so many artworks being done now. Okay, it's that the question is it really original? Okay, because her character Altair is based on her base model is from um a game character. Okay, but then it doesn't even resemble the character itself anymore. So can you really call it uh in a sense from okay, I've read on the internet, it says that think about the origin of Althea's character, basically saying that she's something similar to Hatsune Miku, but then they made like a darker version of Hatsune Miku, and then later on, since they're given a new name and stuff, so recreate Altair. It its base is there, but only its base. Everything else is different. So with that case, she was accused of being a plagiarism, of plagiarism, and Sota actually, I wouldn't say he, I wouldn't say that he's responsible for the death. More like you saw your friend's house is burning, and you just walk away. So in a sense, he is guilty of being a jerk, like leaving her, and she was clearly calling out to him for for help, like for emotional support, and he just, I don't know, deal with it yourself. So Sota feel guilty, and like that's why that he tried to avoid, and because of that, of that indecision, okay, even though he knew who Altair is, he didn't tell anybody, and at the end, Mamika died because of it. Okay, so every like he blamed himself. Now, um, in the last couple of episodes, we found out that they fought. He tell everybody about what happened, and like now they're preparing for this final fight where it's called Elimination Chamber Fest, where um basically think about it's a huge crossover, like to the level of, if I want to say the hype, it's probably like Marvel VDC kind of moment. Okay, so a lot of like otakus are looking forward for this. Okay, so with that said, okay, the stage is set. Let's check out episode 17. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Tiara, it's basically my favorite character. Joshimuke manga? Sawano, like like I say, Sawano Hiroyuki had this game is really good, but with Sawano Hiroyuki, have a hand in all of this, make it an extremely great anime. Hangaku. Nashininga fall out. Most even okay. We haven't seen the the Mac fight because, well, first of all, it's the story itself. Like they can't just rampage in Tokyo, but in the same time, think about production wise, like this. Um, it's probably gonna take a lot of animating. And during the recap, like Meteora mentioned how annoying it is to animate Altair. The new character, Caillou. By the way, I haven't thought of what I should watch next week. Oh yeah, by the way, she doesn't want Blitzstalker to join the fight because like it's she sympathizes her and treats Blitzstalker as like her father, some sort. And they meant to summon Selesia's mech. I would like to see the plot line for this, in this world, like how they managed to bring uh all of the enemies in this in the same setting. Alistair is supposed to be with us. She's playing the Trojan horse, what they say. Ooh, Mirokuji Yuya. I checked out like Alistair base character is basically King Arthur, Saber from Fate Stay Night. We made this crazy world stuck between the two. This is the best OSC layers. Mm. We need to shut him down. No one's there to save us. Uh oh. He doesn't have his Hangaku. Basically, he's fighting at half strength. At this point, you don't know who is the bad guy. Looking at Hanga, looking at both of them, I would say this guy is the bad guy. Like I say, Mirakuji Yuya reminds me a lot from Yo from Shaman King. Fujoshi, Fujoshi, Fujoshi. What happened to Hikayu? Well, this is a fight that I imagine with a giant mech and a magic rider. Like they have the advantage in terms of mobility, and the mech is just too slow. The close up. It's so it's so anime. Fujoshi. Fujoshi. Hmm? The timer. Well, Meteora's not joining the fight because she's managing everything. So can she go out to battle now? Magane. When are you gonna call out the other one? Karon. Well, she received so many powers from fan work. I think those are unmanned. I think Meteora is controlling them. Yep. I wonder if they even brought real life, well, real life in their world, not anime works. With affected her a bit as well. Ooh. Simon Tongho. So they're trying to seal him off. You know, in every story, there are people who are rooting for the bad guy, no matter how small. Uh, she's gonna get stronger. Oh, there's a captain say it. Innocent. In a sense, think of her um as a person who got all of the six infinity stones. Let's talk. O san zuki kayo. She fleshed out his character so well that she knew what he will do and what he will say. Man, she's been smoking a lot. Sudoku in my book is my second favorite next to Kiara. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is so. That's why I say that she's my second favorite. In this case, I'll brought to know their age. She knows that this is gonna happen. You, yeah, I gotta agree. Yeah, lead. Ah, ah. If she had more screen time, I'll probably make her number one. No. She knows how to. She knows her character inside out. It's not like she would change, the story to make it the most interesting without thinking of the continuity. Like, for example, doing something the exact opposite of what the character setting. You gotta really look up to her in terms of she put a lot of love and care, even though that she seemed very cool. No wonder she became one of the top, you know, cr- um, creators, authors in this world. But the sad thing is that we haven't seen the protagonist. Okay, so that's episode 17. So let's get ready to go to episode. Okay. So we're gonna go with episode 18 now. Okay. So we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Well, Magani she's controlling. He's playing the stock market, if I'm not mistaken. That's why she got rich. You know what would happen if they bring like a cooking manga character, like Shokugeki no Soma into this world? They probably say like, "Oh my god, the food here tastes terrible. Let me start cooking." I wonder if that happens, will they have like foodgasm, like their clothes, explode in real life? I want to see that. In a sense, I want to uh, see like some sort of isekai quartet, like where they have this huge crossover, like from Konosuba and all of those, and put them all in one place. I wouldn't mind seeing the creative, absorbing that idea. I've only watched a couple. I didn't like watch Isekai Quartet religiously. And I haven't decided what anime I'm gonna watch next week. Any ideas? If nothing, then I'll be thinking of watching like a couple of this season's anime. Like there are a couple that I'm watching right now. Give me a second. Let me just bring up my list. Uh, 解雇された暗黒兵士ツンリーで Arts no Kyoju a little bit, but Body Daddies is something I look forward to. 夜明けの魔術師男児に出会いを。ともちゃんは女の子。影の実力者。Maybe 影の実力者, but maybe that one I'll leave it for the end. I think next week I'll be doing anime watch along about this season's anime. Like we're gonna watch like maybe an episode or two of a couple that I like that is on my watch list. approval. Putting the using the bird cage, because remember, if they bring somebody else from the world, if they bring somebody from the world, it's gonna like provide the clash and destroy both worlds. He's probably cursing her right now. Should I choose my daughter or shoot my allies? Think of her as Nanako. Think of her as Nanako. And if we have to kill Nanako, would you do it? Or wonder if that kind of choice came out in P4, would you do it? Would you destroy the world to save Nanako? Or would you destroy Nanako? Would you kill Nanako to save the world? But this is a spin-off in a sense. Will she bring back the daughter in back in the story? What happened to Hikayu and Karon? Both of them haven't come out. I wonder if he's still using his guardian. Yep, he's using. 2v1. Hikayu. It's an arrow game. We'll accept anything as long as there's an 8 seed. Ah, the best example of this is probably One Punch Man by the original. Actually, there's two One Punch Man manga. One is by the original author himself, and the other one is by much better. But you can sense if you look at the original one, you can see that how he's not good, but the story is so good that it got adapted into both anime and manga. Like I say, Magane power is a fraction of Altair right now. She understands she also has the power of a god. Because logic can be manipulated. If she wants to, she can destroy, she can like counter their plan like with this Blitz Talker moment. Eroge character. A three-pole nunchuck. Ooh. Well, in a sense that something in this world have already been, logic have been reverted. So, for example, like lobsters, like before, lobsters was thought of like poor man's food. Now it's the other way around. It's food for rich people. No, then why did you kill him? Why are you blushing? Like? Are you gonna start dating? Yeah, this is Birdcage after all. An alternate dimension? Reverse Amida. Well, basically a girl version of Amida Mari. What is she gonna bring up now? Ah, what is a noble phantom? Noble phantom. If they have more budget and time, I bet that this can be like this series can be, surpass Marvel. Well, this is the Avengers of it could be the Avengers of the anime world. Mm, mm. What the fuck, man? This guy. Same with you. Oh, Fujoshi. Fujoshi. The Fujoshi. There's gonna be a lot of BL tonight. Again? Let it be real. Down and down. Favorite OST of all time. Hamano Hiroyuki layers. Reason why we have to fight. Finally, she used her head. Finally. This crazy world stuck between the two. Well, it took them long enough. I wonder what was he doing the whole time. Like, why did he stay in the back for so long? He should have come out early on. But remember early on, um, they'll say that she can't break the birdcage as of now. So in other words, like the more people approve of her, the stronger she can get. Basically, it's like Thanos. Uh, she's like Thanos. Like at first, like she's growing stronger every single time, and when she's reached her peak, basically everybody like they want the hero to win, but they don't want the main villain to die off just like that. Okay, so that's the end of episode 9. So episode 18. So let's oops. Oops. Okay, so let's go to episode 19. Go to episode 19. Okay? Like I really want to see like Hikayu more because like she came pretty late and we don't really like he say he's gonna make a fan list for her, and the setting is that she's going to become like a martial artist. Like they should flesh out the ideas more for us. Okay, so yeah, With that said, let's go to episode 19 in 3, 2, 1. And they say that the personality of the character, Selesia is the Asuna. Their personality. Funny how for Altair saying that she doesn't, she hated people for desecrating her creator's work, but she's willing to trample on other people's work like that, using um, using Celestia's level, like that. But then again, she's very selfish. I really look up at Sawano Hideruki. His sound is like one in a century, one in a millennia level. I would like to say that Sawano Hideruki is basically the Mozart or Beethoven of our era. But too bad he's only, well known in anime circles. But the Gigas Machina didn't do much. If you ask me, I would let Gigas Machina fight with Altair. They didn't realize the world is going to end if she wins. So his world will not change until he gain acceptance from the people. That's why she hit Charon so that won't have the chance to change his mind. Because everybody here, they had some growth. Like for example, Alice here. Okay. Alice, she at first was like a meathead, but now she can see the bigger picture. That's why she let go of her creator. Oh my god, Fujoshi is gonna love this. Character growth. At first, if you remember, Selesia is also like that. But after seeing that the god, well, Matsubara can give can give her power, willy nilly, she changed her mind. Uh oh. Uh oh. Meathead. Meathead mode. Meathead. Matsubara. Ah, he want to take the easy way out. So Selesia gained positive reinforcement, while he get the negative reinforcement from coming to this world. You can lose. Like, think about it. How can one person take down Thanos? This is the same moment as like when Thanos got stabbed. Damage is transferred. Same thing like what Magan is trying to do. Oh, hey there, Avery. Watching Recreators, an anime from a couple years back. Knew it. He had instant hit. Hmm. Tonight I just regret myself. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, I am celebrating it earlier today. I bet in a couple of hours it's going to be more fireworks. There are a couple of fireworks going on right now. But probably like after this, when I'll be playing Steins Gate, it's gonna be a lot worse. Oh, I just noticed one thing. I said the 24th supposed to be 22. Find me. Is she gonna face off the lover? It would be funny if an arrogant character defeated her. Gravity bullet. uh, whenever she moves a move, I can't stop thinking about noble phantasms. Remember that he's connected to the mech. Nanti kita start chatting with Namba. Okay, so if you feel tired, just just go on and take your nap. Go and take your rest. Okay. Mm. There's three more episodes. The episode 2022. If I would say this anime is basically um Marvel Avengers Endgame anime version. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Yeah, sure. Thanks for the wishes. Let me guess. He have a horror back home. The US Machina is really just a support character. I was expecting like Karon actually like would sympathize what she's trying to do. Ooh. Nobody cares about the main character anymore. But Matsubara's gonna have it's gonna hit Matsubara's worse than Alisteria's creator. Wait, how old is Midokuji for him to smoke? Basically, like Japanese mang Japanese animation or manga, they have to follow the rule of like 20 years old to and smoke and drink. It's not a rule, but it's like it's common sense. But they are also delinquents who smoke when they're in school. And talking about weird rules in Japan, like guys have to be 18 when to get married. Girls can marry when they're 16. Okay. So we're gonna go to episode 20 now. Episode 20. We're almost at the end. Like we lost a couple. We just lost Selesia. Who else did we lose? Oh, Alisteria. Okay. And of course Mamika early on in the series. Okay. So with that said, let's go to episode 20 in 3, 2, 1. Wait. Huh? Okay, there. I haven't seen, Gigas Machina fought properly. I wonder if Matsubara gonna like, you know, put both of them together. At this point, I would rather see a new main character. Three more episodes, right? Oops, sorry about that. Episode 22 is like gonna be the conclusion to all. So like basically these two episodes. Among all the male characters, male Kuji have the most spotlight. 2017. What the hell? What? You gotta be kidding me. Since there's no origin for her. Since there's no origin for her, she can gain um every power that is added to her. But what did she die here? Oh, she's building up her own power this way. Oh, yeah. The thing is that we don't know what they're talking about because they release information slowly throughout the story, but then there's a time skip. See, he's just a support character right now. Well, from the very beginning. Ah, the original. It's not perfect because she can't speak. Well, I bet they forced like they released the information that she's based on her. It's kind of anticlimactic that a new hero came up and defeated everything. The same thing that defeated out there, Alisteria. Oh, I almost zero. Bringing her up from Megalosphere. Oh, yeah. This is not even my final form. If you look, that's quite a little. Uh, her costume changed a little bit. Acceptance. Funny thing is, how did she like? She doesn't know about her. Like I say, there are people who want to root for the enemy, but they won't accept it unless they go down with a bang. Look at that. That's Miku in the last scene, foreshadowing that's her origin. Like I say, this is basically like mainstream work and fan work. Which one is better? Oh, she can she can erase them. Shouldn't you get back to your robot? Wait, is that all? Well, Meteora is managing the bird cage. But the purpose of it this is basically like the world lore. Like they added it to the back of the manga. Something like, Attack on Titan, the trivia. Magane, where's you flying off to now? With her power. Boosted by Magane. Wait. Wait, she gave her power to him? She gave her power to him? She. What? Throwback to episode 1. The beginning. Well, in a sense, everybody's looking at a flashback. Ooh. Finally, the ending fits with the ending scene. The idea of it is most probably not to take down not to take down Altair. It's more of like to deal emotional damage. I wonder where Magani went. The thing is that Magani doesn't want the world to be destroyed because she likes the world. This world, like, because she can play around more. And there's of course her nemesis is not there, basically the protagonist. So that's why she can do whatever she wants. Okay, now let's go to episode 21. Nothing much to say, just that what kind of reaction would she had when she saw Altair's reaction towards Shimazaki Setsuna, the creation. It's not the real one, it's the creation. So in a sense, this is like um, Amadeus Chrysa from Steins Gate. Is she still the real Shimazaki Setsuna? If she's just based on the real one? Well, Amadeus Chrysa is just um, a backup of Makise Chrysa memory. Like I say, it is to deal emotional damage to her, not to defeat her. Because what she wanted the most in the world is to respect her author, her creator. Even if it's a fake, she still wants to meet him. In a sense, it's like, you know those psychics? Uh, like, you lost your family member and like people seek out psychic and like hoping they can speak to the dead. In a sense, it's that. In the end, it the song's good, but it can't defeat layers. Well, this part from the very beginning it foreshadow her loss. See, she disappears and holding like a carnation in a sense, meaning that she accepted her death. With the help of Magane. What about you then? What about you? The way she uses her powers. This is in a sense, if one compare this to Marvel's Endgame, this is like when Thanos met with young Gamora. If you play Stand Zero, you understand the logic behind this. Because Amadeus Chrysa is based on Maxi Chrysa's memory and stuff, which I'll be playing on later. They can take her down. I wonder what gave her the power. How did she get the power in the first place? Who gave her the power to like spark her? In a sense, this is the part with Selesia and Charon early on. You know, she called this as dirty, but she didn't say anything when she brought Charon to fight with Selesia. Yeah. She created her as a sort of revenge. To be loved and to take revenge. I bet Sota wrote down her personality as well. That's why they can have a conversation like this. If I'm not wrong, this he made her with another producer. I wonder why they didn't find that producer. I always I always assume Altair is shorter, but since she merged with Sirius, she looks taller. Basically, the hero of the doujins. Because, like I say, she's her base is Miku, and Miku doesn't have an anime or manga, but everybody uses her, you know, for the songs and stuff. Basically, if you want to see, basically it means like Steins Gate, like it all come back to the ending point, which is that um in the world line, like Mayuri always have to die. So in a sense, this world she has to die by the same fate, which is being hit by a train. The fact that she died being hit by a train in this fake world is trying to merge together the convergence point. Remember, the fact the fact of the world is that she's gonna die by the train, hit by the train. But for her, even though that she can construct reality, she can never, she can never win against the fact. Uh, Constructed reality versus fact. Judy. I wonder if like the people in the stadium can see this. Showtime. And you didn't help her when she wanted to suicide. Scumbag. I didn't realize about the glasses earlier on. When I watched it the first two times. Oh, she took a violin this time. Still didn't change the fact that you ignored her in her time of need. The world is full of abundance and beauty. Ah, the clock tower. A voice actor voicing a voice actor along with the character. Inception. Tiny no tameni. So in other words, they left the world. They went to another dimension. If I was to say the end for this is like one of the DC major supervillain, which is the robot uh, that can copy the superhero powers. And at the end, everybody lost to that robot. I forgot what it's called. And he became so powerful that the Batman, if I'm not wrong, convinced that uh, rather than destroy the whole world, go and travel the universe and learn and mimic from from every from from the universe, and then later come back, and become like a godlike existence. Mm, okay, one last episode. One last episode. Then I'll see what I wanted to see. Okay, so last episode 22. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Yep. So please give the supporting role some romance as well. Saying that I still took I still took Naoto away from Kanji. It's too sad that Selesia died. Make her the protagonist, not Caron. Like I say, this one is like this this question is asked in Steins Gate Zero. I didn't watch the anime, but I'm going through the visual novel, which is a bigger. You're gonna get a bigger picture from it. You know, one thing I don't like about this is that do you think do you think America is gonna leave the fate of the world just to Japan? Sure, 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 sure. This stalker is basically an Ostang, like a salary man. You even you're not paying attention. Oh, Mamika. Do they even have license? Among all the creators, I don't like him the most. But I like Yuya a lot. What about Bayard? So basically saying, put us on together so that we can fight the big bad guy together. What he bought? Gundam! You're gonna bring Gundam into your world? Oh, he's bringing himself. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. Fujoshi. Fujoshi. Hmm. Where's Magane? That's the soul. Biggest question. I'll save for the end of the episode. Of course, start with the biggest one. Don't they have like a place to put in the cargo? It's gonna be ruined by him. Yeah, but what about the other routes? This is an eroge after all. Hmm? I wonder what happened to the world because she's supposed to be dead. She reminds me of Alisteria, you know. What about the why? But remember, Magane is still in the world. I wonder what if Magane is gonna keep her power, if that's true. Best girl. Man, he looks pale. Oh, wait, look at the next one. It's the Magane story. But the thing is that the Magane creator died. No way. Mono is stuck on the ground. Photo Babylon. Ah, look at that! Mamika and Aditeria. Monthly. Maumir. Met Teresia. I wish all isekai writer would watch this anime because like to show the passion they put into the story, give weight to the character and decisions. And just a spoiler alert, that this season's anime that basically ruined it is Shinka no Mi. Ah, the opening song. I kind of miss this song. Okay, the biggest question now is like there's still a lot of loopholes. Okay, so without that, the first thing I would say is about who gave the power, or like how did Altair gain the power to materialize in the real world. Next is, I would say that what happened to Magane? there's no way she'll die, right? There's no way that she'll be cancelled out because even though she have power, even though that she have power, it's not like she's always 24 hours using it like Kanoya, with the robot. Okay, and that's why like she, in a sense, the person that least disturb uh um the reality, but when she uses it, it have the possibility to bend reality the most. Well, aside from Meteora, but Meteora's power is lost. Does she retain her power? And then what happened to Altair? Remember, she was not defeated. She just went to another world with Setsuna. Like, are they gonna set up like they leave all these plot holes so that they can revisit this anime like down the line? But it's already been, it's already been, okay, let me close it. It's already been 5 years since the anime was released. Like, I really want Recreators to be its own series, but then again, not many people know about this series. So I imagine like this Recreators have the chance to be the Marvel Avengers of the Marvel Avengers of the anime world. But then again, like they are not characters like taken out from, like, for example, like Kurosaki Ichigo or Luffy or Kirito. If they could do that, then it will be the Marvel Avengers. But this of anime. But then again, it's like the spirit is there. I really want to see that happening, But then again, it definitely needs a lot of like cooperation with the license holder. So the best we can get is Super Robot Wars, and Super Robot Wars is a nightmare in itself in terms of licensing. So that's why, like like I heard, if you read the licensing of all the series that's used, there's a lot. So like from the very beginning, like I wish for Gun Sword to be in Super Robot Wars, but they only got it in the most recent one, which is the Super Robot Wars 30-year anniversary, which is really good, but still, like, the hurdles for them to get this minor the licensing for each of them, it's hard, because if you don't have the license, you can't use it. So in a sense, Recreators circumvented by making their own original characters, but clearly take their inspiration from the genre of anime. So like, without a doubt, you can see Mamika is Madoka, right? And like Alisteria, it's King Arthur Saber from the Fate series, and Mirokuji Yuya from Shaman King. So all of that put together, like, they have the potential. If you know Isekai Quartet, in a sense, they're doing it on a low scale budget, and of course, it's like Isekai Quartet can take over if they have like more budget, like if they make a full series, not just like a spin-off. Okay, like, think about it, think about it. We already have a couple of it, okay, like Konosuba, Overlord, what else? Isekai of Smartphone no Tomoni. So a lot of things, in some I don't like, but the point is that they already have the IP. I would like to see them make a full anime instead just like a spin-off and like a movie, like a big grand movie where not only that the hero side but the enemy side, the enemy side is working together, and then later they have to summon more people who got isekai, because the logic behind it is already there because everybody's being isekai. So why not isekai them to another isekai where all of them are together? Yeah. Well, but like I say, next week I'm planning to go through this season's anime, like maybe one or two or maybe three episodes of what I'm watching this season. Okay, so it's kind of a mashup, but I would name them on top using the title here so you can watch it. Okay, so that's the plan for next week. Okay, so that's it for now. Okay, I'm gonna take my rest, and I have another stream later in an hour about Steins Gate. Like, if you want to like explore the question is about Setsuna just now, the question or the logic will be answered is Steins Gate 0, because Steins Gate 0 is when Maxi Kurisu died, and like before she died, like she backed up her memory into this system called Amadeus, and the question is that if the person died, can this person slash AI, like are they is this AI Kurisu, because her personality, her actions, all of them are similar to the real one. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. For now. Okay, I'll see you guys in an hour or next week, where we'll be watching a couple of animes from this season. Okay, and I'll tell you what I like each and every one of them. Okay, so with that said, I'll end the stream here, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.